Hello, everyone. My name is Marina Ray. I am a licensed architect, interior designer, and lead accredited professional with a specialty in building design and construction. Today, I'm here to help you pass the LEED Green Associate exam. Whether you're a student, a professional, or someone passionate about sustainability, this video will guide you through everything you need to know about the exam. This is the very basics, but please watch this video to the end because I will share 4 very important exam day tips that will help you pass on the first try. So let's start with actually understanding what LEED is. And LEED stands for Leadership in Energy and Environmental Design. And it's the most widely used green building certification system in the world, developed by the US Green Building Council, or USGBC. The LEED Green Associate credential demonstrates a foundational understanding of sustainable design, construction, and operations. But let's think about this. Why should you take this exam? This credential can enhance your career opportunities, show your commitment to sustainability. It can make you stand out in the design and construction industry. So this is a critical step. This is a very essential tool in your toolbox if you are concerned about sustainability and the sustainable building materials. Let's go through the exam format. And again, this is just the very basics. This will just introduce the concepts of LEED for you. I am working on the full course, so if you are interested in that, please leave the comments below the video and I will share the link with you because that is more in depth. There we take a look at all the sections and we have actually some of the practice questions there. So that is definitely going to help you. But this video just covers the basics. And sometimes that's all we need just to decide whether you need to take this exam or maybe you don't. So the LEED Green Associate exam is a 2-hour test and there are 100 multiple choice questions. So the questions cover the following areas. The first one is the LEED process. And that is all about how LEED certification works in general. You can expect questions about that. Then the second one is the integrative strategies, and that's about the multidisciplinary collaboration because a lot of project teams work on one project. It's not just the designer or architect, not just the construction manager, it's a lot of our other consultants, sub-consultants, subcontractors, and other professionals that are involved in the project. The third one is location and transportation. And that's all about site selection and transportation strategies. Then the next one is the sustainable sites, and that's about outdoor environmental strategies. It's about the all the vegetation and the location within the ecosystem. Then we talk about the water efficiency. And this is how we can reduce the water usage, which is critically important for every building. Also, we have number 6, that's energy and atmosphere, and that's improving energy performance. Also, materials and resources covers sustainable material use and waste management, which is critically important for the construction site. And indoor environmental quality is our air quality and the occupant comfort. I'm also planning to record the video about the WELL credential, and that's more oriented to the thermal comfort and occupant comfort within the building. So if you are interested, just leave me a comment as well so I will know if you would like to get the notification about this video, and also you can subscribe so you are going to be the first one to get notified about that. So the next one is project surroundings and public outreach. That's what you can expect in the exam as well. And that's all about understanding the project's impact on the community, because it's not the isolated island. Sometimes there are projects like that, right? Somewhere on just an island, but usually it's within the urban fabric. Usually it's within the community, and how that impacts the community. We need to have, like a 30,000 foot view on that as well. We need to understand how that actually is affecting our communities. So the passing score of the LEED Green Associate exam is between 170 and 200 points. And when you get 170, that means that you pass the exam. But the exact scoring system is not disclosed. So that's like the approximation, okay? Let's talk about the registration steps. Let's see what we need to do to actually register for the exam and then prepare for that and pass it. So first of all, you go to the usgbc.org website, you create an account there, you register there, you create your login and password, you add your email, and then you confirm that. Then you log in to your account after you confirmed everything, and you navigate to the credentials section. Then you select the LEED Green Associate exam and pay the fee. This is how you can register for the exam. And the cost is $200 for the USGBC members and $250 for non-members. You can check on the website how to become a member and what actually is needed. And if you would like to learn more, again, leave a comment below this video, and this will inform me what to record next. So, and when you're registered, schedule your exam through Prometric, because that's the test center that administers the tests. And it can be either at a testing center or online. So now we have those opportunities as well. After COVID, it's more common to take the exams online. So you have that possibility here as well. And make sure that you select the date that works with your work schedule, that works with your family, and that gives you enough time to prepare. There are a few study schedules on the USGBC website, and it's right over there. You can find it when you register for the exam, and you can choose whether you take the fast track or you take the regular exam prep schedule. So that totally depends on your situation, how fast you need to get this credential, because sometimes the employers really want you to get that certification, to get that tool under your belt, and they kind of like force you to take it as soon as possible. But you know yourself, you know what works for you, you know how much time you can dedicate per day without impairing your your work, your other school or family or whatever you are committed to. Let's talk a little bit about the study materials. Again, I'm working on the course that will be deployed very soon, and I will post the link under this video once it's ready. But while I'm recording this video, it's still in progress. I'm still finalizing everything, but there will be a full course that you can get. It's a very, very affordable price. I highly recommend that. We'll go through a few different questions, and there are case studies there that will definitely help you in your exam prep. So I highly recommend that. But let's talk about other study materials that will help you. There are official resources, and those are the LEED Green Associate Candidate Handbook, This is your guide for the exam format and content. That's the official textbook, excuse me, handbook that you can obtain. And this is like your roadmap. You have all the information there, and whatever questions you have, you will have answers for those. Then there is another one that is LEED Core Concepts Guide, and that covers the principles of green building and LEED, because you need to understand the general concept, like how you do the green building certification. And LEED, is not the only system that can get your green building certification. It's one of them. It's one of the most, I would say, successful ones. So, and it's widely accepted. A lot of US projects are LEED certified, or LEED silver, LEED gold, LEED platinum. Some of the cities are LEED certified, like for example, Washington, D.C., right? Like there are a lot of LEED platinum buildings and other really, really impressive projects. So also there is a LEED reference guide, and that's like a more detailed and specific to each LEED rating system. And you can find it there just to understand the difference between the like building design and construction, interior design and construction, which is ID plus C, or O&M, which is operations and maintenance, or LEED homes, or LEED cities, and so on. So you can just do that. Also, you can find practice exams online. You can find flashcards, and depends on how you are used to study. Some people really love flashcards. Some people really don't understand how to use them, and that's totally fine. Just choose what you like. And there are study groups. You can find a study buddy to help you reinforce your learning and just, keep you accountable, because your study group will definitely just stick to the schedule, and you will be forced to actually do that, because sometimes we really procrastinate. We don't want to do that, but study group will definitely help you. So I highly recommend those. Also, if you are a visual learner, there are a lot of courses and platforms, and there's like LinkedIn Learning and other platforms. And again, I'm working on the course that will be launched very soon. So please stay tuned. Please subscribe to my channel. Please like this video and click on that little bell so that you'll get the notifications when it's ready. There are a few also study strategies to help you prepare effectively. I know that everybody is busy. Everybody has their own commitments and their own little things that go on, and life happens, and a lot of different things go in the way of our studying. And especially if you're out of school, if you're an adult, if you um, need to do that, but really you have no time. So what you need to do is you need to create a study plan, and you need to allocate specific hours each week, or preferably every day, for studying, and you need to stick to that. So it's not going to take you forever. It's a very, like, you can create a compressed schedule if you have more time to study. For example, I have kids, and when I was studying for my licensing exams, for my architectural board exams, I would just, put kids to sleep, and then I will go back to my computer and study at my desk. Or I would just wake up early and study before everybody else gets up. So you know your schedule, you know when you have your productivity at its finest, and you just stick to that. Sometimes you can even allocate like 20 minutes in your lunch break. You can do that. If you know that you can just be in the place that has no distractions and you can concentrate, please do so by any means. Also, you need to understand the concepts. You need to just really understand what this is about. Do not memorize. Make sure you really understand how concepts are applied in real world scenarios. And also work on your practice tests. The more practice tests you take from different resources, from different websites, or books or whatever you can find them, or apps or whatever. Please take as many as you can, and they will help you get familiar with the exam format and identify areas where you actually need more practice. Also, focus on the key terms. There is a lead glossary that I have recorded, and I leave the links to those 3 videos. I have the key terms, and you need to know this. For example, like life cycle assessment, or LCA, or like build an envelope, or so on. Like if you're not from this industry but you really want to get into, you need to know those. You need to know those terms, that terminology. Again, join a study group, find a study buddy, just have your dog assisting you. You read that to the dog or your cat, or whatever pet you have. You share your knowledge, and that will actually help you understand that. And you can discuss that at home. You can discuss that with your study group. So definitely just make sure that you share your knowledge, because this is how we learn, this is how we understand. And I promised you that I will share 4 exam day tips that will help you pass your lead green associate exam. What you need to do is you need to arrive early at your test center if you're taking it at the center. At least 30 minutes, because depending on your jurisdiction, depending on your state, there may be really, really long lines, and you don't know, maybe the computer will not, work properly or something. You don't want to waste your time. So please make sure that you are there early. And usually, it's like the airport security, they check everything. You need to leave everything in your car. All you can take is your ID and your car key, or like if somebody drops you off, just take um, your ID with you. So just make sure that you are there early. Um, the second tip is you need to prepare your space if you're taking the online exams. So the first one was about the test center, but here is your online version of the exam. You need to make sure your room is quiet. Your room has very stable Wi-Fi. Your room has a lot of light and it's well lit. Your computer has a camera, because that will be tested as well. And it's free of distractions. It's just definitely something that you can focus. You need to create that space for your exam. Also, tip number 3, please stay calm. If you practice some breathing techniques, do that. Nobody will see that, while you're at the desk, when you're looking at the computer. Just breathe in and out, whatever you know how to do that. Just use the techniques that help you calm down. And if you encounter a tough question, mark it and just come back to that later. Do not panic. Do not try just to stay like 20 minutes on one question. No, please just move on. Go to the next question. That will definitely help you. Just do not leave the answer blank, and select some answer. And some people say that select C if you're not sure. So I don't know if that works or not. Please don't just quote me for that. That is just a joke. But yes, just answer what you think is right, and then go to the next question. But mark the question so you can get back to that flagged question. And time management. This is tip number 4. You need to know how to keep an eye on the clock and pace yourself to answer all 100 questions. Do not leave like the 20 questions for the last 10 minutes, because you really, really need to just pace yourself. You need to know that you answered all the questions. And if you have time, go back to the questions that you marked and correct the answers. If you, for example, if like the question, the next question informed your decision, about the previous question. Maybe there was some, hint, or maybe there was like a little cue or something, like questions can help you answer the previous questions. So definitely keep your eye on the clock and make sure when you take your practice exams before the exam, make sure that those are timed as well so you can practice that. And that was it for our tips. But let's talk about a little bit about the things that are going to happen after you pass the exam. So when you finish the test, you will see your provisional pass or fail, your provisional score immediately on the screen. Or they print out the page. I don't know how that is done in the test center. Sometimes test centers are different. So they may print you a page, and they will send the breakdown to your email, the one that you use to register for the exam. And if you pass, congratulations, then you're done. Then you're a lead green associate. And then you'll receive that digital badge within a few days. And please remember, you cannot put lead GA after your last name, put lead green associate. That is critically important. Also, when you pass your lead green associate exam, you can start preparing for your next iteration, which is the lead AP or accredited professional. With the specialty, for example, I have the building design and construction or BD plus C. But if you did not pass your exam, do not worry. You can retake the exam after a 90-day waiting period. So just you can study more, you can create a study schedule, and definitely you will be a better professional. So please let me know if this was helpful. Hit like if you liked the video, if that was useful for you and your exam prep, and leave any comments, constructive criticism, suggestions, and any type of enhancements you would like to see. And also, I'm planning to record the video how to prepare for the lead AP, for the lead accredited professional exam. So please stay tuned, and thank you so much. Good luck at your lead green associate exam and other exams. You will pass them all. Thank you so much for watching, and happy holidays, everyone. It's a holiday season. Thank you. See you in my next video.